Opole is awesome. Join me in this beautiful journey. Subscribe. You don't want to miss new travels. Opole is one of the most beautiful Poland's regions. It has all of these lovely spots, stunning lakes, ancient places, and crystal clear river waters. Today, we will travel by most significant sightseeing places in Opole. While this beautiful city has its own Venice, while one of the most significant castles is built in this weird way. This and more you will learn in this video. 2 hours located from Krakow, 1 hour from Wrocław, Opole is a city in the region, is most photographic castles in all of Poland. But let's start our journey in the Old Town. It's really better to explore the Old Town as the whole Opole by foot. This way you'll see how well preserved the entire Old Town is. The Old Town in Opole is unique and charming. You'll see well laid out historical buildings, brick towers, restaurants, and cafes. One of the most significant buildings in the Old Town is the Town Hall. Yes, you may see town halls almost in any Polish city which is old enough, but this town hall is another level and has its distinguishing history. It was built in 1864 in the Renaissance style, modeled on the Florentine Palazzo Vecchio. If you love Italy, you will love this town hall. In the Middle Ages, on the side of the current town hall, there was a wooden merchant's house. In the 14th century, the city authorities decided to build a town hall because why being different to other cities? It doesn't have to be like that. In 1615, there was a big fire, and unfortunately, the town hall was badly damaged, and it took all 4 years to restore the wooden town hall. And the second fire was almost 100 years later. And this was the end of the wooden era of the town hall because only the walls remained. And what you see today is this beautiful Italian-like building. It really has its style and is completely different to the whole town. Gorny Castle. It is old. It was built somewhere between 1387-1392 in the Gothic style. And as you understand, time passed by and it was completely destroyed, and only one rectangular tower remained. It was built of red brick, as you see today. Its only decoration was diamond-shaped decoration made with bricks of the darker color. What you see today is that the building from the outside looks really strange. Why is that? Architects worked hardly on their reconstruction, and it was the end of 19th century. And they were building an educational complex in this old castle. And they make a little mistake, not taking into consideration the whole architectural style of the building and this one surviving rectangular tower. Nevertheless, this is a beautiful building that's really worth your attention, and if you want to go inside, just book your excursion. This is as easy as it sounds. Cathedral of the Holy Cross. This building has outstanding history. It was built in 11th century and was restored a couple of times. The church tower is 73 meters high, and almost from any place of the city you can see it because this is really high building. The church was founded in 1005 by Boleslav I the Brave. The building is in Gothic style, is built of brick and is huge. Especially when you understand that it was built more than 1,000 years ago. And it's still at that place. happened with the real Venice and why we have a Venice in Opole. There is a complex system of canals created on the basis of Mlinovka River. Today this is an urban area. Restaurants, cafes, great walking area. And it's still called Opolska Venice, as it resembles the most famous Italian city with its romantic atmosphere. The Mlinovka is a tributary of the Odra River, which flows right through the center of this city. And the whole walking route could be even a couple of hours. So if you want and love walking, this is a place to be. Opolska Venice has its history. Once there was a little port for small river boats. In order to be able to control transactions, business people tried to open the headquarters of their companies closer to the port. This is the reason why there are so many beautiful buildings on the sides of this river. Piast Tower. This is a defensive tower, and it is the only part of Piast Castle, which was built in 13th century, that has survived to this day. This is one of the oldest monuments of defensive architecture in Poland. It was built around 1300 during the reign of Duke Bolek of Opole. Prince Casimir of Opole decided to move from the village to the Pasika island on the right bank of the Oder River. All residents were ordered to move from the island in order to make room for future castle of the prince. And eventually the castle was built on the side of the Old Town. Church of Holy Trinity and Old Franciscan Roman Catholic Church with the beautiful chapel of Saint Anne, which is located in the city of Opole. Currently there are 3 chapels in it. Saint Anna, Lady of Częstochowa and Maximilian Kolbe, in which during repairs fragments of frescoes of the 15th century were found. Opole is really that small city where you can easily spend the whole weekend and will not be bored at all. There are lots of things to see, lots of places to be, and I can guarantee you that even in one weekend will not be enough for you to learn more about the city and to see all those beautiful places and make all of those beautiful pictures. If you're looking for new emotions and new great places to see, you really need to go to Opole and discover the other side of Poland, which most foreigners usually don't see at all. I'm inviting you to join me in your travels, so subscribe. This way you won't miss new videos on this channel. And as of now, see you soon right here in new videos. Bye!